Alright, so yesterday I was doing really good with the fasting, and the progress is coming along very, very slightly. Still really haven't lost too much weight, but the scale is moving. I walked like 20,000 steps yesterday, which is a lot more than I normally have. Everything was going really, really well. And then I was home, I was just like messing around online, and I just crashed. I just passed out. And I woke up and I was stuck in this daze. And in fact, it was the same feeling I've felt for maybe, say, the past like 2 months. And I was just on autopilot. I ended up like being like a zombie. And I just walked to the kitchen. I got a soda and then made an extra sandwich and a bunch of Cheetos. And then I was like, oh yeah, what the hell did I do? And I was feeling okay. But then again, I messed up again because for some reason I went to the store and got a Snickers and a Coors Light, like a 24 ounce. I'm ridiculous. But the whole thing is that I didn't only just mess up once, it would be like, oh, well, listen to your body, all that stuff. Yeah, we'll talk about that in the future. This wasn't that. This was just me being an idiot and losing sight. And I messed up not only, like I said, that once, but a second time right after that. And I'm sure that my calories were over for the day, which sucks because this progress that I was making is now, it was just pushed back. And it goes back to that initial concept of the sacrifices that we make. You have to kind of develop a new system, a new way of living with these sacrifices, so these sacrifices no longer become something that's painful. So basically what I did wasn't okay, but it wasn't horrible. Okay, so let's look at this from a logical standpoint. For me, defeat isn't something that's just, it's won and you're done, because that's not how you win. You don't just do something once and you're done, you've won. So you can't lose that way, right? So let's look at it as from a measurable feedback. So I've learned that my emotion was I was tired, and I guess I was just out of it, maybe a little foggy. And when I am that way, I tend to lose control of my appetite or my cravings. So I have to now consider my energy levels. All right, now I have a new category to track, is energy and what I'm eating, right? So this is interesting because I've never tracked this before, but I think it would be interesting to see, okay, am I tired? Does that mean that's when I mess up and that's when I eat more? Is when I'm sleepy or, cranky or something like that? So I can look at that and be like, okay, this is when it goes off. So now maybe one of the future things, I'm going to see if that is a factor, because maybe now one of the next things to talk about is sleep and how I'm sleeping, what are my sleeping conditions, all that business. And I'm sure I'm going to make a video on sleep and how what I've learned from that. But for me, this particular conversation is about not taking defeat. It's just like this lesson. It's just a data point that you go, okay, cool. What am I going to do with this? Let's see why this happened, so that for instance, I found this one happened because I feel like it was due to my sleepiness and my grogginess and weirdness. So I have a new category of something to track, and that's really interesting to me. It's actually kind of exciting that I have like this new thing to look at and be like, oh, cool. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope that helps you guys, motivates you to keep going. And if you do mess up, it's okay. Just look at it as like a data point and just be like, okay, cool, let me fill that in. Messed up, nice, let me keep going. Because like I was saying just a second ago, you don't win all at once, you also don't lose all at once. So keep going, and peace. Cheers.